You guys need to talk a little bit earlier. The mic was on mute.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
finally I can understand you properly.
Yeah. I wasn't setting you up, dude. Sorry. And it wasn't an
Yeah,
April Fool's either. Yeah, my
okay.
bad, guys. Yeah. So, guys, if you tuned in last week, uh, for the Age of Empires 2 HD Best of 7, this is just a lead up, guys. I mean, that was just a lead up for this event, because this event is gonna be one of the biggest events in a long time. Maybe last time was the best of, or the battle for number one between you and, was it Doubt, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was like exactly 1 year ago, and it was a really, really big event. We even reached like 2K viewers, I think, if I'm not
Yeah, that,
mistaken. That was
yeah,
really big, and it was even advertised at the Team Liquid forums.
yeah. I remember we didn't advertise it back then.
Yeah, exactly. So it was really big, and yeah, it was really fun, and it was really great to see the community hyping about this event. They really enjoyed it, and I'm pretty sure this best of 21 between Viper and Dowd will be the same.
Yeah. Well, I think it's gonna be different kind of games because the styles are a bit different, but not that much. You're basically all three of you are defensive players and you like to macro, so it's not gonna be that much different. Like for example, if you put some crazy aggressive forwarder against either one of them, but it should be pretty same kind of games.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. None of us is really known as the aggressive player. We usually like to play defensive, play smart, and yeah, try to outcounter the opponent.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But first, guys, if you didn't know, there are some stakes in this best of 21. There's $1,020 prize pool at the moment. And of course, it's the winner takes all again. I have adjusted the volume a bit. Uh, how is the volume, guys? Is Jordan too low and I am too loud, or is my voice at the moment okay, but Jordan needs to be louder? You guys, you have to let me know. Okay, so Jordan needs to be a little bit louder. Let me see if I
I,
can do so.
I, okay, yeah,
Can you
I
adjust
will.
your microphone up a bit? You can go to the, you have the speaker icon on the lower right corner of the screen. Just click it and then go to the recording devices, and there you should be able to find microphone. There, click the right thing and go to properties, and there you should find levels, and there you'll find the microphone volume. Try that.
Yeah, I will. I will try to adjust it. One sec.
So guys, we're just starting up. The games haven't even started yet. The players are already ready. I'm a bit late, sorry about that. But we're gonna have a small hype before the games. Also, we have a Russian, well, not a Russian stream, but we have a Vic DFS streaming the games for the Russian viewers. I'm sure that if he hears this, he will link his stream to my chat. You're welcome to do so, or if somebody else could link his chat, then do it. And basically, while we're waiting for Jordan to put his microphone volume a bit louder, uh, I would like to take the chance and ask you guys, how did you like the Age of Empires 2 HD? I haven't played it yet myself. I have just watched while Viper and Doubt played. How did you guys like it? How did the release go? I heard there was some lag problems and people were a bit unhappy, but I'm pretty sure that they will fix the problem with updates to come, and I hope they really commit to fixing it. So basically, guys, I think I gotta try it before I tell my opinion because I don't know yet. Have you fixed the volume a bit?
Dreams, can you hear me better now?
Not sure if better, but the stream might hear you better. Please guys
Okay,
let me
let's hope
know.
they.
Yeah, you need
No,
to talk
that's.
something. You need to talk about something. You can talk about, for example, how awesome I am, or
Oh, that wouldn't be a long story, would be? No, I don't know. Like, what could be? Hmm.
well, what do you think
Like
about
how
the map pool for this event?
the map pool. Yeah, the map
Mm.
pool is really interesting. It is really Arabia heavy, I've noticed, and I really like that choice because Arabia is like the most important map in AOZ, and it will be definitely interesting how both of them handle to play on this open map, which is usually really quite intensive.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. Let me just show the viewers the map pool. They're gonna start with the classic. I don't know if any tournament should be started with other map than the Arabia Huns. I think
I
it
don't
would
think
be,
so.
yeah, it would be a little bit of lackluster.
Yeah.
So it's gonna start with the Arabia Huns games. Quite interesting because it always sets the tone for the rest of the best of 21. And after that, they're gonna go straight to their home map pool. And the home map pool is quite interesting because it has Atacama as one of the maps and Double Arabia. Those are quite interesting, at least for me personally. What do you think of, are you familiar with the Atacama map? I'm not that familiar with it, so that is why I'm pretty interested if either one of the players picks it.
Is it possible that it is Age of Empires, the Forgotten Empires maps? I think I've played it with Viper in my best of 15 against
Mm.
him for the show match, and I think it is that map. It is usually you start on a hill, and it's really, really hard to wall yourself, so you have to play Feudal War, and it's really interesting.
Okay, I see. Uh,
But I'm
I don't
not
know.
sure if I'm right about the map.
Yeah, well, we have to see. Basically, all these special maps are always interesting because that basically shows if either one of the players has really practiced for the best of 21, and especially for these games, because they know that the other player hasn't played these maps, at least not that much as he will if he prepares for the best of 21. So how do you feel? Does this give some kind of advantage for the player who has more time to practice?
Well, to be honest, I think both of them really took this serious and practiced hard for it. So I think we will definitely see some equal games between Viper and Doubt. It would be kind of stupid not to train for this big event. I mean, there are like 1k bucks on the line, right?
Yeah, and it's always not the money because, well, for Doubt, I think, well, Doubt's one of those money guys who likes getting prizes out of the tournaments, but he also likes a good challenge, and I think that he wants to keep his throne in the best of 21 series, and I think that will give a lot of intensity to the games, not just the money, but also the spot as the number one player at the moment.
Exactly. And also as an addition, you have the pride. Dowd is someone who's really pride and he doesn't really want to risk losing it. He will try everything to crush Viper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. What do you think? Will their gentleman contract keep in these games, or
No, definitely not. They will lame each other. It's like Viper and me, we always agree not to lame. It's just like we're really good friends and we don't want to have early advantage. And I don't think Dowd and Viper have made any of these contracts. They will just lame each other as much as possible.
okay, I see. I think so too. I think Well, we might see some gentleman acts done, but we will have to see. We're gonna start any time here, guys. So give me the last update on the volume part now that Jordan has talked a bit. That how is the sound on Jordan's part and my part? Let me know if either one of them is too loud or you need to adjust Jordan a little bit higher. Let me try to work on that and make Jordan a little bit louder.
That's annoying.
Yeah. It's always one of the problems with XSplit. Trying to figure out how to do it. I think it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'm also trying to find a setting
Okay.
which
Yeah. Did you
might
already
allow me to
increase it?
be higher.
Did you already increase it at some point?
I did, yeah, to the maximum.
Okay, so Jordan is okay now. How's my volume compared to Jordan? You can actually, Jordan, you can actually put it a little bit lower. Just a bit. Just a bit.
Okay, I will do so. But does it seem fine now for the viewers?
You're slightly too loud, so if you put it just a little bit lower than what you were a moment ago.
Okay, one sec. Is it okay now?
Let me just check. I will actually increase my volume a bit. Okay, it should be okay now.
Okay,
We're gonna
awesome.
move straight to the games now. Any predictions for the first match? The Arabia? What are your thoughts on that one?
Let me check. So, I think the first map, Arabia Hunts, I personally think that Viper will win this game just because he is a really fast player and really macro intensive player, and he has much experience. So, I definitely give him the edge in the first game. And the
Okay.
second game, I'm really interested in what Dowd will pick. I think it's actually a really hard map set. Let's see.
Yeah,
What do you
we don't.
think will Dowd pick?
Yeah, well, we don't have the land nomad this time, so this this would be a lot better map set for you.
Yeah, I would actually be able to play really well here now. No,
Yeah,
I'm just no, I actually improved, yeah. No, but I think Viper's way better than me on Land Nomad, so if it was Dowd to pick Land Nomad for his home map, he would definitely have a hard time against Viper. So it's definitely a hard choice for him. Maybe
yeah,
something like Black Forest. Viper doesn't like Black Forest at all, so that definitely would be a good option for Dowd as his home map.
yeah. I tend to agree. I definitely agree with you on that one. Although I'm pretty interested to see Doubt's shape at the moment. I think a lot of viewers are also wondering that how's the shape that has Doubt been playing? Has he been practicing? How's his micro? How is his speed at the moment? So we will start diving into the games and we'll ask if the players are ready and then we're set to go. So just sit tight guys, wait for a moment, we're gonna go.
Apparently, I'm a bit too loud now.
Yeah, still. So if you could put it a little bit lower.
One sec. Let's see.
It's up to date.
Whoa.
Okay, did you already adjust it?
One sec. Just about to do it.
Meanwhile,
Okay,
while you're
let's
waiting,
see.
guys, remember to organize a small forum, like a lobby party to the Woobly. If you're at the Woobly where we are playing at the moment, remember to advertise the stream also at Game Ranger and other platforms that you know. Upvote the thread in reddit.com/Age of Empires 2, or is it AOE 2? Yeah, so it's reddit.com/r/AOE 2. The link is being posted in my chat. So make sure you upvote the thread and make sure that as much people as possible will see this. Okay, Jordan, hit it. Tell us something so that we know how the volume is.
So I just have adjusted my microphone and I hope it should be fine now. Maybe the community could leave us a message on how it is now.
Yeah, we will find out in a moment. How do you feel that you're not playing at the moment and you're casting for the first time?
Yeah, no, I'm really excited to. It's like the first time ever in my life to cast a game, and I'm really excited about it. And I don't really feel bad for not playing. I'm kind of relaxed now and kind of stepped a bit back in terms of playing. So it's really fine for me to just cast the games with you, and should be fine.
Yeah, and it should be a nice experience for you because you haven't done it before, obviously, and it's gonna be different. Although we need the entertaining guy. Are you gonna be the entertaining guy in this stream?
I was looking forward to give just some insight in the game. So, but yeah, we can do that. It should be okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna dive into the great games right now because I'm getting some trolling in the chat, but I think it's gonna be okay, and we're gonna adjust in the fly if possible. And we're gonna dive straight into the games. Already set it my. Oh fuck. Oh, I fail. I have the start at single player option
Oh
enabled.
yeah, yeah. That's something I usually check the first time just as I enter the room.
Yeah.
It's just a bad habit I used to have. So yeah.
Oh my god, there's new options here.
Really? What does it have?
Like,
Like which new
uh,
options?
I don't know what I should enable here. I think it should be fine. Just gonna wait for the
Like,
guy. I'm getting
okay.
so much hate for being such a noob. Come on, guys, I haven't played in a while. Give me a break.
Yeah, you're kind of busy, I guess.
Yeah, I've been busy with my training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Viper should be listening to the stream because otherwise he doesn't know what's going on. How they're waiting in the game. He should definitely stream snipe Doubt. Alright.
Well, it would be definitely an advantage, but Wiper would never do something like that. He has always been a fair player, and he will be like that forever, I guess. So,
Yep.
no way of him cheating.
Yep. Okay. Let's try it again. Maybe it's gonna work this time.
Dreams, don't forget to switch off the single player menu.
Which menu?
The single player menu. Start from single player.
Yeah. I did it already.
Yeah, just had to be sure.
So first we're gonna follow. Okay. Viper is the first player in the list, so I'm gonna go with Viper. Although Doubt is the reigning champion, so I think we should go with Doubt. And people are gonna be interested how Doubt will perform in his first game? Has he been playing? Has he been warming up? So we're gonna follow Dowd for the first game.
But you know, the thing is, everybody who knows Dowd can be sure that he has practice for these games. I mean, there's money on the line, and he will take it definitely seriously.
Yeah. Okay. It's the first game, guys. I hope you're excited as I am. It's gonna be tons of fun again, and best of 21 always gives out the best player. The player who wins best of 21 is obviously the better player, at least that day.
Oh, Dreams, are you excited?
No, well, my sound is always like this. I don't sound that excited, but I'm pretty excited, especially regarding Doubt. Some
Yeah,
nervousness in Doubt's scout movements and scout patterns a bit.
well,
But
it's definitely interesting. We can see that Dowd has already found his first 4 sheeps. This is really important because this way he can keep up his villager production in his town center, which is really important and which also gives you a good start and beginning a good economy.
yeah, I definitely agree on you. I agree on you that although we already can see some nasty hills on the map, if you take a look at the front of the base, you already see a huge hill there near, which seems to be his only wood at the moment. But in case of bad maps, there's 5 restarts for each player. So 5 restarts for each player. That's quite a lot, but you guys have to keep in mind that the AOC maps are randomized. It's totally random. There are some like arguments that the game editor follows, but still we can get pretty wild maps from time to time.
Yeah, I really like the implementation of the 5 restarts. I think it is a really good amount. And usually in AOC, it is really random biased. So, for example, if you take StarCraft, you don't have any randomness about the map generation at all. But in AOC, it's a huge factor, and you want to be able to have a good map to play these games. So the restarts are definitely a good idea.
Yeah, definitely, and I think it took a while for the community and tournament managers to start using the restart rule in the games, but I think it was a step to the right direction because people uh, recognize it that the maps are so huge factor in Age of Empires, and that
I
when the gaming is so competitive as it is on the highest level, there shouldn't be that much, luck factor in the game.
I
But I
totally
still,
agree with you.
but you have also played StarCraft yourself, so what do you think about the uh, totally random compared to, for example, StarCraft 2, where you have really, for example, narrow, like, what is it called? The narrow thing when you leave your base? I got total blackout.
Uh, I
What
don't
is it?
know really what you mean, but actually, the thing about these two things are like, if you have randomness, I personally think it's much more exciting and interesting to actually play rating and training games. But for the tournament, you obviously want to have as equal maps as possible. So it is
Yeah.
has its up and downsides actually.
Yeah, definitely. And when you think about it, I think, at least me personally as a player, I really love the random maps, like that you can get all kind of maps in the games. So I think at some point we will possibly have a map which gives both players identical maps, and that should be worth trying at least at some point. But of course, when you see your own map, then you know how your enemy's map looks. But still, you have to change your game according to your map. So it can create really interesting situations. And here we see Doubt landing a barrack. So we're gonna see some militia action right away. And as you can see, Doubt already researched the loom. So he recognizes that the boar is really far away. and he doesn't trust Viper at this point that if he's gonna lame the villager or not. So he's playing it safe. He's not being greedy. And there we see the Viper's already blocking the villager. This is a really interesting thing regarding the rest of the best of 21. And oh, he stopped the boar, but Doubt was right on top of it, and he saved the boar from running back. So his rush shouldn't take too much effect of this laming by Viper. Oh, but as
Oh,
oh man,
yeah. The problem now is that Dow didn't really pay attention on his scout, and he even lost his scout. This is a huge and devastating for Dow. This is really not good, because usually you want to keep your scout alive and to be able to scout your map, your opponent's map, and see what he will aim for in Dark or Feudal Age. So Dowd is kind of now in the black. He doesn't know what Viper is aiming for, so he will just have to go with his 3 milliliters and just go and attack Viper, just to ensure to keep up the pressure.
yeah, I definitely agree with you on this situation. That's probably one of the best options, unless you want to go some really crazy strategies and take a huge risk. But Doubt is not one of those players who likes to take huge risks. And Viper trying to pick up on one of the militia, trying to hit it and get free hits, but he didn't manage to do that. You mentioned the importance of the scout, so I would just like to point out for some of the viewers, if you're new to the game, that when Age of Empires 2 got patched many years ago, the scout got +2 attack in Feudal Age, so it's actually quite devastating attacking unit in Feudal Age if you can keep it alive. Not to mention the importance of scouting.
Yeah, so we see Dowd now trying to aim for Viper's food income, and I guess it won't work because Viper will be walled. Yeah, exactly. So I guess Viper will go and aim for a faster Feudal Age, followed by a Scout Rush. This is usually his favorite strategy, and as you can see, he's playing defensive. If he would, for example, go Milita Rush, as Dowd is, he wouldn't have walled his own villagers in.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Scout Rush it's kind of tricky when the other player is going Dark Age Rush, because you can't really know if your enemy walled in or not, and if your scouts will be useless or not. But a good player can usually take quite a big advantage of his scouts, because it's really hard to wall your map entirely in the time when scouts will hit you without losing a huge amount of economy. So a good player usually takes advantage of going fast Feudal Age and getting those fast economy upgrades if his map is not like a total wasteland, because then it's hard to counter the early cavalry archers in Castle Age.
Yeah, exactly. Also a big bonus for the scout player, for the guy who's going for the scouts, is also that you maintain the map control, which is really important in AOZ. So that is definitely a huge advantage. And he's also able to keep on the pressure on his opponent, which is really important.
Yeah, I agree with you. As you can see, Doubt is taking his militia back. It's a good idea because he doesn't do anything with the militia at the enemy's base. Oh, ooh, and Doubt is going stable right away. I love this opening by Doubt. He has done it so many times, but his militia is in a little bit of trouble here. But the Spearman is gonna come cover the militia, and I really like that he brought the militia back, because militia with one Spearman is so much stronger than one Spearman alone. We know that it's really hard to focus that one Spearman out of those 3 militia, so it's really dangerous for... Oh, and the second stable! Oh, this is something special prepared for Viper here. This is gonna be an interesting game.
That is really an uncommon strategy and an uncommon opening. I wonder how this will work out. I mean, you have double stable opening, The problem is that you can only focus on scouts right now, and you kind of have to keep up the scout production because Viper has already 4 scouts available. So let's
Yeah.
see how this will turn out. I'm really excited about this strategy by Dao.
Yeah, and we see some bad control here by Viper losing that Spearman. He could have put some more aggressive harassing if he had that Spearman alive, because it can get really tricky when somebody is attacking you with Spearman and your main attacking unit is Scout. Jordan, could you do me a favor and can you check the chat if the stream is okay, if there's everything okay there?
Okay, 1 sec. I hope I won't lag too hard. 1 sec.
Okay, meanwhile I'm trying to let you guys know what's going on. One thing that's really bothering me is that Doubt is really not paying attention to his wood, and this is
Doubt
his.
once Dreams. One
Yeah,
sec, sorry to interrupt you. The viewers ask about you giving the timer, putting the timer on.
yeah, the timer is on. It's on now.
The timer's on, okay.
Yeah,
The
I
problem is
noticed.
I can't really check the chat because I closed my Firefox just to be sure not to lag, so
Okay, good. Okay, should
yeah.
be fine now.
Okay, so we can see that Viper has made an archer transition, which is really common. And the problem for Doubt now is that he has to play fully scouts against archers plus scouts. So the
Yeah,
problem is that Viper would definitely aim for a faster castle age, while Doubt will definitely stay some while in the feudal age. So the best thing he can do is to pressure Viper while getting his +1 upgrade for his scouts, so he will be more safer against archers.
yeah. One of the things that he needs to be worried about at the moment, at least regarding Doubt. Okay, Viper is reacting beautifully to this. This is what he needs to do. He needs to wall, otherwise scouts are way too powerful to counter, because you can counter your enemy while he's trying to attack you, and you can come back in time to punish your enemy from taking his army to your base. So against this massive scout rush, you really need to wall your map. And then you just need to go archer, 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 be defensive, and try to aim for fast castle aids.
I really love what Viper is doing here right now. He's walling himself in, which is really like the best strategy against Doubt's opening. And if you think about it, it's really dangerous for Doubt because his wood is really forward, and Viper will definitely be up in Castle Age pretty soon. So what you can imagine is that he will put his archers behind Doubt's wood and keep him cut from the wood income. So this will be definitely a big blunder for Doubt.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I think that's exactly what is going to happen. Although I don't like this tower that Viper has put up here. Viper has a lot of scouts. He could have scouted what Dowd is doing, and he should be able to see that he doesn't have villagers in stone. He doesn't have forward villagers coming to Viper's base. So I don't like the tower at all, because Viper could have just kept his calm and not do the tower at all. And if he sees villagers building a tower, he can still build his own tower freely, because he knows that Dowd doesn't have any archers to shoot his villagers from above the hill.
Well, the problem is that it's really hard to scout everything in AOZ, and you don't really want to take any single risk. So the problem for Viper, it seems that 2 of his goals are forward. So the third goal, if it was forward as well, and he would lose this position, it would be almost game over. So he didn't just take the risk and just put a tower, which I personally like. I like the choice. And he also knows that Dowd will have to play aggressive, so he will just aim for fast castle age while playing defensive and start pressuring Dowd while he getting castle age.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Viper is just playing safe. That's basically what it's all about. But
Exactly.
but still, if he is playing it perfectly, which is which is not possible all the time.
Yeah.
In then I think it would be possible to avoid making the tower, and with the fast castle age and with the cavalry archers what he's gonna probably gonna make, he would have a lot of food, he could make town centers, and his economy would be booming right away because he doesn't need to get stone. That's what I was looking after. And Viper here
Yeah,
trying to pick off a few
I,
villages.
I I definitely understand what you're trying to say. So what we have here now is Dowd still having two stables. He
Ooh,
hasn't added any. Oh,
so Viper actually caught, I mean, Doubt caught Viper's crossbows here off guard, and he actually made some damage, so now his knights will be actually pretty powerful because Viper doesn't have the critical amount of crossbows needed to actually counter the knights. So this is actually gonna be pretty effective that the Doubt is going nice at the moment, otherwise he would have been in huge trouble.
oh, that wasn't a good move by Viper at all. He lost like 5 or 6 of initial archers by a bad move, so he couldn't really take the damage and which he actually wanted to do. So we have now Dowd playing really aggressive and putting the pressure on Viper. I really love this choice. He's going for knights, so he will fully pressure. And the problem is, as I already mentioned, is that Viper's gold is kind of spread out on hills. So the problem is, if Viper will lose that spot now, it will be really hard to recover from that position. So I really
Yes.
wonder what Viper will try to prevent being pushed like that.
Yeah, this is cap strategies. This is cap strategies. They have been practicing. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
Yeah,
what I also love about Dowd is that he doesn't, as other players, for example, he doesn't play like a machine, right? He thinks about his map. He always adapts his strategy on his map, and that's why it is so entertaining to watch him playing.
yeah. Uh, Doubt is going all in at the moment. He's making
Yeah,
a town center now, so it's not entirely all in, but it's still all in-ish, kinda.
yeah,
Because,
yeah.
but I really love the decision to make the town center because he's now less vulnerable to counter attacks. But I really love how Doubt recognizes the situation. He knows that he needs to start putting pressure immediately before Viper reaches the critical amount of cavalry archers to counter his knights. And as we can see, Viper is already making a counter attack with his cavalry archers, so Doubt's timing with the town center was just perfect. And now it's gonna be a really hard decision for Viper. Is he gonna go back and defend his castle, his gold, which is so critical at this situation because he can't town center it, he can't defend it. And okay, good knight here by Viper, really good move by Viper. He's gonna catch the mangonel, and now Viper is probably gonna close the wall and put these knights inside Viper's base. So I'm not sure if I agree with.
So
Yeah, go
sorry,
ahead.
yeah. Okay, so people, the most important thing is if you, for example, go for calf archers, you want to ensure to have your gold income. So the best thing Viper could have done in his position is just to go back, play defensive, and try to maintain his gold income. So the decision to go back was really great, and I really love the decision. So now he has enforced and maintained his gold income, and he's able to keep up the calf production, and thus he will be able to gain some big amount of calf archers, which will be really hard for Dowd to deal with
Oh,
in a certain time.
and now Doubt is definitely gonna be in a hard position. This is gonna be
Oh
really
yes.
hard for Doubt because he didn't make the decision that if he's gonna break the palisade wall or if he's gonna attack the cavalry archers. He didn't make that decision, so he's gonna lose his knights in vain now. And Viper really wisely has already researched ballistics. So this is gonna make it impossible for Doubt to make effective raiding against this amount of cavalry archers. So Viper is in a really good position and really good shape now. This is gonna
So
be chasing game for Doubt.
yeah, exactly. The problem is if you go for knights, you don't want to lose any single knight. They are so expensive, and the best thing you can do with the knight's opening strategy is just to harass your opponent's economy and try to rescue your knights, go back with them, and let them be healed by a monk. So that didn't work out for Dowd. Viper played it really smart, and he got like 10 knights kind of for free. So,
Yeah.
and also about Dowd, I really love that he has also already researched his hand card. Hand card is like the most important economy upgrade, and people usually don't like to upgrade it, which I personally don't agree with. It is so important to research it. So he will definitely have a bonus at his economy now. And he also got his gold mining upgrades, which is really great. So
Oh,
his
and this is gonna
economy
hurt
will
his
be good.
oh my. That's
Oh
gonna hurt his
damn,
economy.
that is really huge.
Yeah, Doubt needs to make something happen now. He really needs to do something. One thing that he has going for him is that the Viper is only at 2 town centers at the moment. So that is his only option. What he can do at the moment is try to get his economy back to shape and then try to counter Viper's cavalry archer army. But this uh, this army composition is really hard for Doubt. Cavalry archers are
Oh yeah.
really strong at this game in this point. Oh, and he really needs to make up his mind that how he's gonna go build the town center, if he's gonna build it or if he's not gonna build it. He really needs to decide, and really nice micro by Viper here. He's just trying to pick up the mangonel or pick up some villagers. And actually, Doubt almost killed his own villager with the mangonel.
Oh, that is so great. Such a great move by Viper. He really uses his cav archers to the maximum efficiency. And as you can see, Dowd has managed to get his town center up, which is really, really important for him. But he still took some losses, and let's see what happens now. So Viper is trying to take down the siege workshop, which is really important to prevent potential attacks by Dowd on his at his gold. So yeah, Dowd is trying to save it, I guess, but it won't work. So Dowd will definitely lose to Onagers. I think kind of for free because Viper's micro is definitely on top.
Yeah, this is yeah, and that's really expensive to be honest. And Doubt recognizes the situation. He knows that this is the situation.
Yeah,
GG.
uh, I definitely well, Dowd had definitely a really hard position, and I think it would be almost impossible to recover from.
Yeah, well, I think the same. Just because he had this small window when he could have done damage, but he needed
Yeah,
to commit 100% to the strategy, and it was basically just to take these goals out of the picture. It
I
was
totally agree.
yeah, it was a mistake to go inside the base, as I called it earlier that he will just wall the knights inside, and he will protect his economy for a while to avoid the knights making damage, and then when he has the critical amount of cavalry archers, he will just slay the knights because they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, so
So
what I personally would have done different is I wouldn't have gone into Viper's base. I would have stayed on the hill trying to kill the archery ranges, and from there I would have pushed with 2 onagers and like 50 knights on Viper's gold while maintaining my economy and trying to save it. So yeah, it
yeah,
was at the end. It was a hard decision, maybe a game deciding decision because Dowd has lost like 10 knights for free, and yeah, that is of course really huge.
yeah, it was the game-changing moment at least at the first game. So if he avoided that and he just kept his calm and sit on the hill, it could have been a different game. But
Yeah,
but I think Dowd didn't play that awful. He wasn't really fast, but he has never been a fast player. So I think we're gonna have good games here. I'm not that
yeah.
concerned at the moment because I already saw that Dowd had something special prepared for Viper. But we will see. We will see.
I definitely agree with you. I'm actually Dowd has really played really good. His map wasn't that good. It was really hard to adapt, and I think he played really good on it. He showed a good performance, and it also was able. Were also able to see that he really put some time in his practice to be able to come up with new strategies to maybe take Viper off guard.
Yeah. Well, we're probably gonna straight to second game, and this is the first home map game, so we will have to see that what Dowd will pick.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, I can't. Let me. I will just open Firefox again. Yucatan. Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
okay, Dowd's
So,
favorite map. It's gonna be Mongols, I think. It's gonna be Mongols.
okay, you go for Mongols. I personally think that it will be Maya War. Let's see how it will end up. I'm really excited about the civilizations choice by both players.
Yeah,
The
I think
Mongols are
Viper
really.
will go Mayans. Viper will go Mayans, that's for sure.
Yeah, the good thing about Mongols on this map is that, yeah, you're right. So I wonder what Viper will go for. I really wonder because Mayas are really great countersive
Oh,
to Mongols,
Mongols!
but yet never
Oh,
mind.
nice.
Viper will go for Mongols. So guys, the reason why Mongols is so extremely strong on this map is on Yucatan you usually have more food than on standard maps, and the Mongols have also the bonus to gather the food of, for example, boars and deers much faster than the usual civs. So Mongols is really a clever, smart choice on Yucatan.
Definitely, and I don't know, Yakatan, it's gonna be some kind of trebuchet war, I think.
You think?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
already call
it's
it. Yeah, I call it at this point. It's gonna be trebuchet war.
well, I definitely agree with you if the game it depends on the maps. If usually Yucatan is more of a closed map, and if both of their maps are closed, I'm pretty sure that it will end up in a trebuchet war.
But
But let's
actually,
see how the maps are.
yeah, it already looks like a little bit open
Yeah,
version of Yucatan. But
let's
what do you
see.
think? Is either one of the players gonna do a duck? What do you think?
Let's see. It depends on the lake and the pond.
If there's
Well,
10
the
fish,
first,
if there's 10 fish, would you do
yeah,
it?
two fishes are in there. I personally am not the player who would dock here. I think it isn't worth it, especially with Mongols. You want to focus on boars and deers for the first thing, and usually if you go for a dock, you want to have it before you mill. So I personally wouldn't do it right now, but let's see how much fish the lake has to provide. And also, which is what is really important is you can see that the main goal of Viper is forward, which is really bad. You usually want to have the main gold at your back so you can have a safe gold income. So let's see if Viper will actually play this map because it isn't really that good actually. I have seen better maps definitely. It is kind of open and the main goal is forward. What is really good about his map is that wood is really in the back and it's definitely secure.
Yes, I agree with you on that. I don't like the gold position at all, at least for Viper. And the deers seem to be kind of forward too. So I would still like to talk something about the dock issue, if you're gonna dock or not. If some of our
Yeah.
viewers aren't familiar with Mongols, Mongols have 50% faster hunting, so they eat boars like savages. They like go through the boars like and the boar is gone. It's like so fast, so fast.
Oh
So
yeah.
guys, basically, if you duck, then you need to prepare for a long, like a really heavy castle age economy, because the way I see it is that your fishing boats are like extra villagers, which you couldn't have got if you didn't go duck. So if you want a stronger economy later on, then you want to do the duck, no matter what. But if you're going for normal feudal age and a normal feudal age war, which mostly consists of scouts, or if you're going dark age rush, then I wouldn't go first straight into the dock, because it will severely reduce the speed that you're gonna use your deer. So that is why I personally, just like you, just like you mentioned, that I wouldn't use the fish at least at this point. See the map entirely and so on.
Yeah, also if you go for the dock and decide to build a dock, you usually want to play a bit more defensive. And Viper can't really do that with his current map, right? His gold is forward and he just can't risk losing his gold because the other two goals, as you can see, are really spread out in the front as well. So the only thing and the only choice he can take is making a drush and just try to put early pressure on Doubt, which I really love. I love this decision and I totally agree with it.
Yeah, I agree with it too. Although knowing if Viper is gonna metagame Doubt a bit, he should know that Doubt usually likes to go really fast scouts on this map. So I don't know. He's taking a bit of a risk, in my opinion, with the militia, but he might also be faking the militia and just making a counter like barrack. That if Doubt goes militia, then he will counter Doubt's militia. Okay, he's making militia now. But did he see that Doubt has taken 10 gold? I'm not sure. I didn't have the time to check the gold. That if Doubt has taken 10 gold.
I haven't checked for it as well, so yeah, let's see how it will be. But usually, I personally don't like drushing with Milita, with Mongols, because I usually aim for a really fast feudal, go for scouts, and from there I try to focus on the economy.
Yeah,
So yeah, let's see how this will go out for both players.
yeah, and with Mongols' fast economy, okay, there's the barrack,
So it will
and
definitely
Doubt's,
be a
yeah,
feudal.
yeah, and Doubt's score has gone so low, so he's already feudaling, and it's gonna be fast scouts. Okay, and Doubt is gonna caught these militia off guard. He's gonna try to pick some hit points from the militia, which is always a good option because you want those hit points away so that you can later on damage that you won't get later on so much damage to your other scouts. So it's always good option to try to get few free hit points, so to speak.
Exactly. What
Do you
I
think?
personally didn't like that much about Viper's play here was that he didn't have his scout with his Milita, and
Mm,
thus he isn't able to chase down Doubt's scout, and that's the reason why Dowd was able to get off some free hits. The good thing
oh,
now is that Viper is about to take and prevent Viper from Dowd from hunting his deer, which is really important.
yeah, that's definitely important. I don't know if Doubt intentionally killed all the deers, because you guys, you need to remember that the only unit that is able to attack deers, or the only two units able to attack the deers at the Dark Age are villagers and militia. The scout can't attack the deer, and when a military unit attacks the deer, it will lose all the food in it. It will corrupt the food, so to speak. So that is why it's important to kill all your deers before the militia reaches the deer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really excited about Viper's play. I can't figure out what he will aim for in feudal age. I guess it will be a combination of fast scouts and added with archers, because
Yeah.
he's still getting some gold. So he will definitely try to get some fast archers out. But the problem is he has so many shepherds, so it will definitely be first stable and followed by archery.
Yeah, that is true. It's probably gonna turn out to be sort of normal feudal age war. But what
I
I'm
agree.
interested about is that if Doubt has scouted Viper properly, and does he know that this gold is basically only gold that he can use at the moment? Oh, okay, and Doubt is starting to put pressure on the hunters. It might be possible that Viper needs to retreat from here. It might be
I
possible.
agree.
He
Viper
only needs
really.
yeah, he
Sorry?
only needs one more scout to totally dominate these villagers and militia.
Yeah, Viper has to get a pike out as soon as possible. This will be really huge if he would lose 3 villagers.
Yeah, and Doubt is
It's
trying to pick off villagers here. He's trying.
yeah.
Okay, and now it's gonna start dominating. He has those 5 scouts that I mentioned, and now he's starting to make damage. But really well, Viper controls the situation. He doesn't lose any villagers. Really well done. Really well done.
This was a really great move by Viper. He managed to keep all his 3 villagers alive.
Oh,
Even though he lost his scout and his 2 militias, it isn't really important at this point.
yeah. But as you can see, and really poor control
Oh,
there.
that hurts so much.
But
Oh,
Viper is
if
gonna lose a villager
yeah.
or not. No, he's not
So
gonna lose a
he
villager.
will be. That was so annoying for Dowd. He was about to kill the pike and he took it away from the pike. He took the scouts away from the pike just before it was able to be killed. So he was able to get some extra hits off the pike, and this was really hurt. This really hurt.
Yeah. I don't know, Doubt's control is not at his best at the moment. His control is a little bit sloppy, but it's not that bad, to be honest. And I'm really interested to see that what Viper is gonna make, because he put it down a stable and a blacksmith. I was expecting crossbows, to be honest, but no, it seems not. I really love how Doubt is putting pressure with these scouts. And is he gonna be in time to make some more damage? I'm not sure. He might be possible to get these forage villagers or something, but we'll have to see. Okay, and Viper is making correcting moves. Okay, and he negated those really nicely.
Viper is playing this so smart right now.
Yeah, but I was already excited that it seemed that Doubt will take a risk and go through the town center. And actually I liked that option. He should have gone there and tried to mix it up a bit.
It could have been a trap, and I'm pretty sure that he would have at least lost 2 or 3 scouts if he had gone in. And now Dowd realizes the situation. Viper is aiming for a fast castle age, and Dowd has to make damage as soon as possible. But Viper is playing it really clever. He maintains all his villagers alive and has a great economy to pump out some knights while having some extra TCs. So it's a really great start for Viper.
Yeah, and I like how Viper, or I mean Doubt, baited more spearmen out of Viper. Oh, and he's making archers, so... Oh, okay. So this is gonna be interesting. It all depends on how aggressive Doubt will play. He needs to go right away. He needs to go right now and do some damage.
Dowd really has to get the gold of Viper. This is the most important thing. Viper,
I agree,
Dowd will play
so
really
much.
aggressive now.
Okay, I'm really interested how Viper decided not to town center his gold at all. He could have fitted it there, I think. Yeah, if he deleted those palisade walls and that gold mining camp, he could have put a town center there, but he does. He has this safe back stone, so I think it should be okay still. But what I'm worried about is that Viper's food income is really low, and he's still keeping his villagers in gold. He shouldn't. He should have immediately switched his villagers away from the gold.
I totally agree with you. This will be really hard for Viper. He will have too much gold in 1 or 2 minutes, and it will be really hard to keep up the villager production because his food income isn't really good at all. So he will definitely have a deficit in terms of economy. And once Stout reaches the castle age, I'm pretty sure he will push Viper because he knows his position, he knows that he is behind economically, and he will definitely put some pressure on Viper's gold. So I'm really excited how this will turn out. I'm pretty sure that Viper will also add either a monastery or a siege workshop just to play defensive and try to boost out his economy.
Yes, I was trying to mention that he basically needs to choose now that if he will make army or villagers, and he wisely chose villagers because at the moment he's totally safe. He has nothing to worry about at the moment. He can't be hurt, so he has some time at this point still to make economy. And
yeah, exactly.
And I love how Viper recognizes the situation that he doesn't have to defend with his knights. He couldn't have defended anyway with the knights, so he just takes them to attack. That's a really good move by him. I really like it.
I really like it as well, because as you can see, his knights don't have any upgrades. And usually if you want to defend against archers, you need to at least have +1 armor attack on your knights. Otherwise, they will just die without dealing really any damage. So it was a really smart move, but Dowd wisely put some pikes into his wood, and thus he was able to prevent the harass of Viper, which was really great. So Viper is kind of in a difficult spot. Well, Dowd will reach Castle Age pretty soon, and he will have for now the better economy, because he had so many villagers working in feudal age. So the best thing for him will just be to put on pressure in Castle Age against Viper's gold.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that he castled so late. I think he should have been up a little bit earlier, like 30 seconds or even 1 minute earlier, if his economy was on point.
Yeah, definitely possible. And you can also see his archers don't even have fletching, which is in my opinion a mistake. You usually want to have fletching on your archers as soon as possible, just to deal out more damage on the villagers if you go for the harass. So, oh, nice Onager shot by Viper. He was able to kill at least 3 archers of Dowd. But I guess Dowd won't focus so much on archers. He will mainly go for either monastery followed by some knights.
Knights coming, yeah. And no monastery at all, and he's making knights. But okay, Viper is answering with his own camels, so it should be okay. Yeah, Viper needs to Dowd needs to get away with those knights. He can't do damage at all.
Yeah. Now it will be really important how Viper will play from here. I think it's a mistake that he hasn't researched his wheelbarrow yet. I would personally stop the villager production just to get it out.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake, to be honest. He usually researches his wheelbarrow really early.
Yeah. So let's see. Viper also needs to add a monastery. Dowd will most likely go semi all-in with fully knights. I mean, I think he even will upgrade +2 on his armor for knights. So Viper has to be really careful. He doesn't want to overbuild villagers. He has to focus on army now.
That is true. He needs to secure some kind of gold location. Maybe from the backside with the town center.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm pretty sure he will aim to get this gold really soon, because he has also maintained the stone income, which is really important.
I don't like the way he's doing this at the moment. Although he's taking away the camels so that they don't mass up, and he doesn't really reach a critical amount of camels. So
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
Dowd is losing too much. He can't really afford this at this point. The thing why he fought there was because he has +2 on his knights, armor +2, and Viper doesn't have fletching. Thus his town center is like really weak against those knights. But
Yeah,
at the end of the game, at the end it was kind of a bad move by Dowd, I think.
yeah, but I don't like how Viper hasn't researched fletching at this point. He has researched +1 defense for his spearmen, but I don't know. If I were Viper, I would have researched the +1 attack for the town centers, because it's so strong in this kind of situation. Because it makes it unaffordable for Dowd to lose the knights all the time.
I totally agree with you. If you are getting raided by +2 knights, you want to have at least fletching on your town center. This is so important because people, as you can see,
either way.
yeah, exactly. People, because you can see, there are so many villagers garrisoned in Viper's town centers, and they are the only thing they actually can do is to hit some arrows against those knights. And this would be so much more efficient if Viper had the fletching upgrade for his town center.
Yeah, I agree, but one thing I don't like at the moment is that Viper doesn't secure any gold. He's making more town centers. That I agree on. This is a good move. I do agree on that. But I don't like also how Dowd is just looting knights and not trying to like disable Viper's gold income.
Yeah, I don't really understand that move as well. I, for example, would have gone for maybe a siege workshop push just to prevent Viper from digging his gold.
Oh.
But yeah, let's... Oh, that was a great move by Viper.
Yeah, but it kinda didn't work. If those knights were trapped there, then it could have worked, but I don't know. Let's see.
Viper is managing to convert at least 2 knights with his monks. This is really great by Viper. So now he seems to be kind of having the edge. He's leading the score, but it is really a really close game. I love this game. This is so exciting. It is so close. It is Dowd playing kind of the aggressor and Viper the defensive player. But Dowd really has to take and deal some damage because Viper's economy will be really strong really soon. So Dowd has to put some pressure on.
Yeah, Dowd needs to do something definitely. What I'm interested to know is that does he have economy behind this? That's the interesting thing in my opinion. And is Dowd perhaps switching to cavalry archers, for example?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Dowd has already established himself 3 town centers, but his economy compared to Viper will still be way weaker. So it will be really hard for Viper, for Dowd actually. Yeah, he has to gain the gold. He has to secure himself the gold of Viper. This would be the best move he can do. He's losing and wasting knights right now, and he just can't afford this at this stage. Viper is putting a defensive castle, which is really great. It's a great position, and once he manages to get the castle up, he's in a manifesting position.
Yeah, I do agree with you. He managed to play this out really well, but I'm not satisfied how Dowd used his opportunity. He had a time window when he could have done a lot of damage, and I don't know. He might be planning to make a tech switch, but I'm not sure. This castle will make it really hard for Dowd to play this game because the position of the castle is so close to Dowd. It's really close to Dowd, and he will control 2 gold positions with that castle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, if you, for example, if Dowd had gone for the siege workshop push, he would have been able to prevent Viper to get the castle up. which is really important. Of course, you kind of sacrifice yourself economy, but it's really important to push the opponent's goal, which is kind of really hard now for Dowd because Viper was able to establish himself the castle, and now it will be really hard for Dowd to actually push Viper.
Yeah, Viper or that Viper having that castle is probably the most important part of this, because I'm not sure how Dowd's economy is, but I think Viper is in a good position. If I were Viper, I would be scouting my ass off, like trying to get information, but he doesn't seem to be bothered. He seems kinda trusting that he has the edge in economy, and he has the edge in the future tech that he's gonna choose, because he has the castle, he has the option to go Mango Dice straight away. So I think he relies too much on having the edge. Instead, if I were him, I would be scouting a lot more and using that APM that he has. Oh, and really nice catch here by Viper. He's catching these villagers off guard and stone, and that's actually more bigger deal than you might think, because that means that he will have his castles up a lot sooner than Viper does. I mean,
Yeah, and also
later than Viper does.
I also think that Viper doesn't really scout that much because he trusts his experience, and I have been in these positions as well. It will kind of be a slower paced game right now. Both will focus fully on economy right now and try to get Imperial Age with a great economy, pushing and trying to kill the opponent by massing Mangodai while pushing with trebuchets. This will be really interesting. And as you can see, Dowd has kind of a nice hill in the middle, so it will really be really important to gain this hill for the players, just to maintain the map control.
Yeah, I do agree on that. I think Viper, after he has played so much deathmatch, he recognizes the importance of that hill. So I'm pretty sure that he'll try to get it at one point. What I was shocked about was that Viper didn't have wheelbarrow at 30 minutes. He didn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
didn't have hand. He didn't have even wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
When you normally might have hand cover.
Yeah, he actually upgraded wheelbarrow at minute 33, which is really too late. But it was really a hard game for him. It was, I mean, really much action involved, so that's acceptable. He has managed to do a really good job to keep himself alive. So now it's a really good game.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. It's an interesting game, although I think Viper has the edge at the moment, although I would be interested to know that if Dowd is already going to Imperial Age. I think according to the score he's not, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. One thing that I might have considered myself would be going to Arbalest and then just try to hammer it with really early Imperial Age. It's not a good option for Viper, but it might have been a good option for Dowd.
I totally agree with you, Dreams. I mean, in Dowd's position, his economy, I guess, isn't as good as Viper's, so it would have been a really great choice just to aim for the fast Imperial Age and push out with Arabs and some trebuchets just to put early pressure on the gold of Viper, so it would prevent him from massing Mango Dice. So, but we will see how it will develop, because I think Dowd isn't really upgrading to Imperial Age yet, so Viper will definitely have the earlier Imperial Age.
Yeah,
oh!
Okay,
that
this is gonna be
unexpected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But
Dowd is really...
he already has Mango Dice. Oh my!
Oh.
Viper is in trouble. He's in serious trouble right now.
Oh, Dowd is playing so good right now. Unbelievable.
This is his best maps. This is his best map. He always has loved this map. And the crucial thing here to note is that Viper has tons of economy, but he doesn't have the production. Oh, and Viper's second castle. This is gonna be interesting. And
This is crazy. I just didn't expect Dao to do so well. He definitely has practiced for this matchup, and as you can see, he has maintained himself the hill, the important hill in the middle, and now he is able to trebuchet the castle of Viper. And Viper definitely has to keep the castles alive, otherwise he won't be able to keep up the production with his mango dice as Daud does. And this is really huge in a Mongol war. You want to keep up the mango dye production. So Viper is definitely in a really difficult spot right now.
Oh, and look, I love how Daud is so aggressive. He just keeps raiding it with his units. He has raided this town center in the upper right corner like 10 times already with few knights. I really love the way how Daud is playing. And as you can see, this is gonna be a really tough spot. This determines the whole game. Daud already has 5 trebuchets compared to Viper's 2. Viper has only 1 castle compared to Daud's 3. So I'm pretty sure that Daud should take this game at this point.
Well, it is definitely a really huge blunder for Viper right now. I, for example, would just transit into Skirmisher and Arablast. He can't just focus on Mangadai. He won't be able to keep up the production as Daud does.
He recognizes the situation. He plants immediately 4 staples on the backside, 2 more archery ranges. Now he knows. Now he realized, oh fuck, I messed it up.
Yeah. Oh, and he loses one of his 2 trebuchets. He just can't afford losing these special units. So now we have Daud having 5 trebuchets against just Viper's 1. So it is really important for Viper now to keep himself clean, just to relax and try to make the best out of it. He has to pump out Skirmisher and Arablast, but it is definitely a really and huge point for Daud.
Yeah, and I really like how Viper accepts that he can lose the castles. So he didn't even bother researching Elite Manga, he just researched Conscription, which is for faster military production. It makes our military produce faster. So he's accepting the situation, and I really love that it's a mature decision at this point. But is it already too late? Because he didn't accept that he's gonna lose early enough. So he didn't make hussars, he didn't research skirmishers. So he's a bit late at this situation, and his population cap is all the time flashing because Daud is taking down all the houses and castles and town centers, so he doesn't have the population to support the army.
This is so difficult for Viper right now. It is really hard, and especially he was housed for such a long time. People, this is so important to prevent yourself getting housed. This is really so huge. And now you can see Viper is in a really difficult position. He isn't even able to mass any units. He has only 1 castle left, and Daud will definitely try to kill it.
Yeah, the problem is that he didn't fix his economy immediately. He should have recognized that his army composition is gonna change from wood and gold heavy to food heavy. So he didn't fix his economy immediately, and I think this game is over. It's definitely over. Viper, Daud just needs to add 2 siege rams to this mixture of Manguda and Trebuchet, and then Viper can't do anything.
Well, I agree. It is really hard for Viper now to recover from this attack. As you can see, Daud managed to gain this 2 golds from Viper, so Viper has only 1 gold mining left. And he has no stone to dig from, so he isn't able to produce any castles, so all he can do is just pump out some trash units, and this is usually not the best thing you want against mango dice, plus scouts, plus trebuchets. This is really devastating for Viper.
There he fought.
GG.
It's GG. It was a good game, funny game. So Daud is officially back. He's officially back to the business.
Guys, it is unbelievable. Dowd has shown such a great performance. All of those who said Dowd won't be able to keep up with Viper because he doesn't practice, you guys are wrong apparently. He has just shown a great performance, and I'm really excited how the games will continue. It will be really great. People, you can definitely look forward to it.
Dowd was such a beast. Such a beast. Although I really liked how Viper kept his composure during the game, even how he was being pressured really like constantly by Dowd.
Yeah, I agree. Viper played really great. He was put in so much pressure, but he was just able to keep up his economy and made some great moves. And yeah, it was just a really great game. But I'm really blown away by the performance of Dowd. I just didn't expect him to be that aggressive while booming, and this was just really great performance.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Sorry guys if I'm eating in the stream, but it's gonna be a best of 21, so I need to get some sugars in my blood at some point. So I'd rather do it like this instead of breaks.
So now it's time for Viper's choice of the home map. I think it's hard. Let me check the home map list. I just have it closed. I really wonder what Viper will aim for. Is there
Scorecards. Hmm.
is there Team Islands on the home map list?
Let me check. Let me check it for you. No, there's no Team Island in the home map.
Okay, let me check. Black Forest, no. Double Arabia might be an option.
Yeah,
Ghost Lake
I
might be
think
an
he's gonna
option.
go. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go double Arabia. I'm
I
calling it. I'm calling it now.
really, I would have thought the same at the first game, but the problem is we saw Dowd macroing like a beast right now. So I'm not sure if Double Arabia might be the best option. So I'm really wondering how what Viper will take. But I think Mediterranean is like the best choice for him. It has water in the middle of the map, and this kind of forces both players to go for the water, because if you don't go for the water, it is a huge disadvantage because you won't have the fish. So Mediterranean is definitely a great choice for Viper. So let's see what he will aim for. Viper is like, in my opinion, the best water player in the world right now. So it will definitely be a good decision for him to go for Mediterranean.
You think?
Let's see how it will.
I think Dogao is probably the best water player.
Oh, dreams, blame on you.
I really do. I really do.
Really? Yeah, well, Doggo is a really great water player indeed, but I just think Viper has the edge over him. Viper's micro on water is just phenomenal. It is so great, and I have never seen a guy microing like he does. It is really hard to keep up with him on water. So let's see what he will take. I think Gold Rush and Ghost Lake might also be an option. He has Viper is a guy who has like the best build orders, and Ghost Lake and Gold Rush with Mayas is really good if you have a decent build order, because you
I
can
don't think
gain
his
the
build
best.
orders are that dangerous. It's more like the execution of it, the build orders. I think he definitely has room to improve in his build orders. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because I'm the
Really,
build
I
order.
don't. I
I'm
think
a,
they are almost perfect.
I'm myself. I'm a build order guy. I'm like really heavily on the build orders. Did you know that Cap copied my Iceland's build order? Did
Who
you?
Cup?
Cap, yeah, Cap copied it.
Really?
It,
Oh,
yeah,
I have to talk to him about that. I can't
yeah.
believe it.
He will tell you like I was so impressed. He will tell it. He will tell it to you. Honestly.
Okay, I will. Dreams, I will ask him. I will definitely ask him.
Okay, guys. How's the stream? Is everything going okay? Let me know if there's problems in the stream. I hope you guys got excited because the situation is 1-1 and Doubt showed awesome performance. So we'll see.
So to be honest with you, Viper has to play better now. He has to keep up his level, step one level further, just to be able to maintain his dominance and be able to take the set.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Could you repeat?
Yeah, I'm just talking in general anyway. And yeah, Viper is in a difficult spot actually. I personally think he underestimated Doubt. The problem was he didn't see Dowd practicing, and thus he believed that Dowd won't be able to give a good performance. But as we can see, and we're able to see in game 2, Dowd played phenomenal. So it will be really interesting to see the further outcome of these stats and these games today.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have you casting. I don't have to cast myself at all because you're so great. Okay.
Thanks. I
Okay.
really appreciate it to cast with you, Dreams. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, we're old mates. We should be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And what is gonna be the map that Doubt picks? We're gonna find out in. It's Medit. I mean, oh yeah, Viper. Okay, Viper picks Mediterranean. I kinda agree. Okay, so
Okay.
let's go. The game is starting. It's time for the game number 3.
Yes, he is going for Medi. I knew it. No, I personally think it's just the best choice Viper can do. Especially Dowd is known as kind of the macro beast. So his build orders aren't that good actually. If you have followed the Grandmaster League in AOZ, that was like 4 months ago, you could see many people go for Baltic against Dowd because Dowd just isn't as good as other people in the build order. And the build order is so important at Baltic, so that's why most people like to play Baltic against Stout. And Baltic is kind of the same map as Mediterranean. They have the difference is that the land in Mediterranean is usually bigger, so water isn't that important as in Baltic. So I'm pretty sure we will see Dowd using some original strategy, just like going, for example, for a 2 dock grush, transitioning into land. So we will see what he will do, but I'm pretty sure he won't go for water all the time.
Yeah, and I think it's not a good way to play Mediterranean that you only go water or you only do this and you only do that because it's it's one of those maps where you can actually like you can actually trick your opponent to do a whole lot of things in Mediterranean and in all maps that have like semi-water and semi-land maps. So I hope that we see some kind of trickery from either one of the players. And sorry
Yeah,
guys, I'm
I agree.
I'm not gonna switch the colors to friend or foe colors at the moment because it's gonna be a water map, so blue will be really invisible in the minimap. So that is why I'm gonna use green
So,
and yellow for this game.
okay, we can see Dowd spawning in the right hand corner as yellow. His civilization is Vikings. Vikings is the best water civilization in AOZ. And we can see he hasn't found his sheeps yet. Oh, okay, he finally found them. So he won't be too late with his food income. I guess he will be able to keep up his villager production in his town center without researching the loom, which is really important. You want to have the loom as late as possible. In the perfect position, you want to research it right before you go to the feudal age.
Or right before you go to the Imperial Age. It's basically that when you need it.
Yeah, but it's
It,
kind of risky.
yeah, it's kind of risky to forget it. If you have 30 mango dice in your economy and you don't have loom, it's gonna be hard times for you, man. It's not gonna be a funny day.
Well, are you serious? If you have loom, do you think it will be any better? Man, you have 30 mango dice in your economy. Nothing can survive that.
Do you think it's one hit, one kill? It might be without loom. I'm not sure. Somebody needs to check on that.
No, no, definitely not.
Queen.
That's like 25 HP, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Queen.
But it could be 2. I think mango dice has 8 plus 4. No, it should be
Yeah,
3.
it's eight. Yeah, it's 8+4, I think.
And actually, if
And
you think about it, mango dice are such a bad unit.
yeah,
They
they
can't
are, but
even.
the firing rate is just what?
Oh my god! Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Why?
Let me check. His water is kind of far away.
Well, I think it was the water that scared him. But his map was otherwise really good. For example, if he loses water, this would have been a perfect map in a situation like that. The sides are really wide open, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really understand his choice for restarting this game, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he had a reason behind it, and you just have to trust him in
yeah.
what he's doing.
Well, to be honest, this is a really comfortable map for Doubt. He really likes this map. Honestly, he just plays it constantly in tournaments, in my opinion.
Mediterranean, you mean?
Yeah, Mediterranean. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I can even remember some games against Chris in previous tournaments, which ended up being such great games because both of them first went on water and after transitioned into land play, both had really great performances and it was really entertaining games. So Dao definitely has experience on that map, and let's see how he will be able to turn it into his favor.
Yeah, we'll see. I really love the ways that Doubt plays Mediterranean because he can actually win the games back even if he loses the water.
Yeah, exactly. Like in Mediterranean, the water isn't as important as in Baltic, and that's why I personally prefer Mediterranean because it gives you more options. You don't really have to focus all the time on water, and this is the reason why it is such a great map. And it also has much land, much water, which also makes it a tricky map. And as you can see, Dot is spawning at the left, the upper corner as the Vikings, and he's able to maintain himself the first sheeps really fast, and this will give him a really great economy.
Yeah, it's really important to have that constant villager production at the start of the game, as you told earlier, because of the loom upgrade, because that gives you just that much better economy. And okay, this time Doubt gets the close water for sure. And
Oh
it's
yes,
also,
this
yeah, it's also deep water, so this is like perfect if he wants to crush.
exactly. So this map is way better for Grushing than his previous one. And I guess he knew about it, and that's why he didn't even risk going for uh, war against Viper last game. I'm
Yeah, and
just
we
thinking
have a
about why
pause
he would
here.
pause now.
Yeah,
What?
we have a pause here. I saw Doubt Scout stopping
Yes.
for a moment,
Okay.
so he had something that
Oh,
he need to be fixed.
okay, people, we are back in the game. So as we can see, Dowd has backwood, back gold. It is really a great map. And he also has the close water, which Dreams already mentioned. So it is a perfect map in my eyes. And Dowd will definitely not restart this game. Just if he would lose a villager, for example, or Viper would be able to lame him early. But other than that, he will definitely play this game out.
Yeah, I do agree with you. It looks kind of nice map for crossing, to be honest, and it's also easy to defend against forwards if you place your walls and your scouting buildings right. there shouldn't be any problems for Doubt to crush on this map, but he also needs to be able to switch to some other strategy, because Viper's his crush is so strong. It's just so strong.
Oh yeah, and it will be close, but he will manage to get his sheep in time. But now he has to manage to get himself the boar as soon as possible. People usually you want to have the boar in your town center after the fourth sheep has been harvested. So this will be this will be kind of hard, because if you go for the fifth sheep, it will delay your feudal age. The build order isn't perfectionized by Doubt. You will see he won't be able to up as fast as Viper.
That is true. Uh, Doubt usually goes more like casual upgrades, at least casual feudal age times. He doesn't want to go like hyper fast upgrades, but we'll see how he wants to do in this game. Guys, now that you're listening, please upvote the thread in Reddit. You can find it at www.reddit.com/r/r AOE2. You can link it to the chat if you want, and remember to check out VicDFS stream 2. He's the second streamer with us here. He's streaming mostly for the Russian speaking community, so check that out if you guys are interested. And make sure to check AOCZone.net. It's at the moment the biggest Age of Empires 2 community around, so you definitely want to check that out. It's a friendly community, a lot of games posted there, a lot of articles, and the best moderators like me. Anyway, and make
Okay,
sure to
so
press that follow button if you guys like what you're seeing here.
okay, so back into the game, you can see that Doubt was forced to research the loom. This will be really hard for Doubt actually, because Viper, like in 98%, has always the perfect start in Baltic or Mediterranean. And as you can see on the map, as Doubt has scouted, Viper will be really close on water, and he will definitely be earlier up than Doubt. So this will be really a hard position for Doubt. I wonder if he will manage to get up into feudal age before the 10-minute mark. The 10-minute mark is kind of like an important time. It's if you manage to get up before 10 minutes, it is usually a good sign, because you're up quite early and you won't die to really early crashes. But I'm not sure if Daud will be able to get such a fast feudal age.
Yeah, we'll have to see. There's definitely some room to improve in this build order. I don't like it as much, and he's probably gonna get the house unless he gets the necessary foods to go up right now, which seems he okay, and there he goes, upgrade, bam.
Okay, he will be able to reach fuel age before the 10-minute mark, but Viper will approximately be like 20 seconds up before him. And this will give him a big edge in the Grush War, because he will just be able to produce galleys more earlier, he will be able to get up the wood upgrade faster, and he will just be able to mass galleys faster. So let's
Yeah.
see how this will turn out.
Yes, it's gonna be interesting. Viper's scout is probably full health, and Doubt's scout is a little bit damaged, so that is gonna be a factor also. I'm not sure if Viper upgraded without researching Loom. Sometimes players do it, it's quite risky, because then the scout can take the villager out immediately. But if the villager can wall himself inside, then that will give you some edge in the gold area, because you'll have more gold and you will have more wood, because you put your villager from the gold to the wood early on. But we will see. And there he has the loom researched, and Viper also take his scouts back just to defend his villagers. He's quite confident that he's the better crusher of these two players, so that is why he probably is okay. And Doubt is actually a little bit faster, So
Yeah, Viper had a really bad start, it seems. Usually he would be up like 30 seconds before this, so it isn't the best start. So it is really a good position for that now. His economy is really good, and he also, oh, he forgot the double bit X, so I think he will upgrade it right now. He should at
yeah,
least.
most
This
likely,
is
yeah.
really huge.
This
This
is
is really
important.
huge.
There it
Yeah,
goes.
okay, he
Bam!
is upgraded now,
He's
so
a
he's in
monster.
a
Doubt
good
is a
position.
monster and machine. He doesn't forget
Yeah.
things. He chooses to forget.
Yeah, exactly. He just made the privilege to the priority on his galleys before the double bit X. So that's a good decision because now he has already maintained himself 2 galleys and he's able to put some pressure on Viper. But I'm pretty sure that Viper will also be able to get himself some galleys out to prevent any big damage on his economy, on his fishers.
Oh,
And we
and
can see
Viper
Viper
gets,
has already 2 galleys.
yeah, he gets the first hit, which is also quite important. And
Great
actually,
micro by Dart this at this point. So we
yeah,
kind of have 3 galleys against 3 galleys, so it's more about micro now. And both
yeah,
players doing a really good job.
yeah, the micro battle is intensive. These guys are all the time jumping back to their town center and jumping back to their galleys, trying to micro it out. And as you can see, Daut is also trying to pick a villager with his scout, so she's really putting Viper to the work. And he's gonna lose a galley. Oh, he lost a galley, so he's 1 galley behind from Viper. And Viper is probably fixing one of his galleys, I think, because I don't see his 6th galley here, so he's probably fixing it with a villager. So these are the small things that determine the winner in the Crush War. It's really intensive form of a war in Age of Empires 2 because you need to be on point all the time. You can't be slopping. And
Yeah,
oh, is he
exactly. And
gonna?
also,
He's gonna get this villager. No, why? It was 1 hit point away from dying, and Dowd didn't quite get it. It was really
oh,
close,
I
but he did.
guess he just
Okay.
didn't want to risk it, I guess. But he really was able to to steal some focus of Viper, and this is really important. And people, as you can see, Dowd is fully concentrating on the water because he has added his 4th dock, and this usually means that you will go fully into water. So now it will be just a water
Oh,
galley rush.
oh,
And
these guys are trading so equally. But this is also a huge factor that Viper had to move his fishing boats. Doubt doesn't. He didn't move his fishing boats, and I'm not actually sure if Viper has 5 fishing boats or 4 fishing boats. That's also a huge factor regarding your castle age time, because you can still win water even if you're out gallied if you just reach a faster castle age and you don't lose your main galley army. Okay,
usually
this is.
you want to have yourself, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying that these patrol fights, they are really intensive because you can lose so much or you can win so much if your patrol is on point.
Yeah, exactly. But usually, I personally don't like patrolling in early fights with galleys because sometimes they just take some time before they shoot. And Viper is a really smart player and has a great micro, so he will be able to shoot himself, dodge the shots of his opponent, and then reshoot himself. So Dowd has to be really careful. He has to try to prevent losing any galleys for free. Which
Yeah,
is really
exactly.
hard against Viper.
Yeah, but so far they have traded really evenly, to be honest. I'm really surprised at how good Doubt's control is. Oh, he's gonna lose this galley if he doesn't watch out. And, oh, good call. Moved back
Yeah,
right.
Dowd is playing phenomenal. He's really showing a great performance. And also his economy is really good. You can see his wood is at a perfect income. Oh, we have a fight here. Oh, Viper dodged the shots of Dowd's galleys really well.
Oh, he's
This
gonna
is
lose
what
galley.
Viper
Oh,
is known for.
move. Yeah, there we go. There's so much
Yeah.
happening on the map because Viper's scout was harassing Doubt's gold just a moment ago, and they were both microing their galleys at the water fight. So great playing by both
Yeah,
of the players.
I I really love this game. This is so intense. It is so good. And you can see both players are putting pressure on the opponent. Both are playing on the maximum level, and it's really interesting to watch the game. I'm kind of worried for Viper actually, because his fishers aren't working as efficient as Doubt's, because the fish for Dowd is a bit closer to his docks. So that will most likely lead to a really fast castle age for Dowd. You can already see
Did you see that?
already.
Did you see that? Dowd sold his stone right a second ago, and now he bought some food with it, and he went immediately to castle age. So he abandons the town centers just to make a faster castle age. This is a really important moment.
This is so smart by Dowd. He has managed to get himself a really great castle age time. This is really good. I mean, he even was able to click the castle age button before the 19th minute mark. This is so hard actually to get. This is unbelievable. I'm just blown away right now.
Can you check if my stream is working? Because I see 0 viewers at the moment.
Oh, that's not good. Is it working?
I don't know. Can you check? I don't want to. Okay, I will pause.
Oh, yeah. 1 sec.
Yeah,
I have to open.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working? Okay, good. 1 sec.
Are we ready? Let me know if you're ready.
Apparently I have an echo. Echo.
Not that bad echo, to be honest.
I don't know. I haven't changed anything, so I don't know what's up.
Okay. Well, it should be fine.
So it should be fine. Okay. So let 1 sec. I have to close the Firefox.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 1 sec. I will just close it. Okay, I'm back. So.
Yes.
Okey-doke.
Food, please. No. Yes.
Okay, I'm really worried for Viper actually. Dowd is able to keep up his galley production out of 5 dogs. This is so great. He's playing so well, and his economy is really good. He even pays attention to the details. He's adding 1 more villager to gold from his wood because he was... Oh, we have a fight now.
Yeah, I think Viper realizes that Dowd is up, and he wants to take the fight before Dowd can upgrade his galleys. And as you already pointed out, Dowd has been rebuilding his economy camps and stuff like that all the time. So he's doing really well on that part, making sure that his economy is as sufficient as possible all the time.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
So intense.
Dowd's micro is so great. He can even fight in this point. He has more galleys.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He's playing so great.
Oh, and here it happens. Here it goes. This is the huge fight. Both players are just trying to focus each other's galleys. There's no patrol here at the moment, so the game can turn out to be either way. It's really okay. Viper GG's out. He really messed something up. That was really interesting to see. Viper loses the water map. What happened?
I'm just Dreams. I'm seriously blown away by the performance of Dowd. I mean, I have been playing with Dowd for like 2 years really intensively, and have never seen such a great performance on water from him. This is really a huge step forward to his water dominance. This is just unbelievable.
Well, I didn't agree with Viper's map choice because I know how strong Dowd can be in water maps. He's a Team Iceland monster, and he's also one of my favorite Baltic players. He has played so much, for example, against AK Russo, that he knows all these tricks. Russo used to be one of the first players who started selling stone in order to get gold and then buy food or just keep the gold with it. So I think he took one page from Russo's book and just went back to the old school and dominated Viper in this battle. This was just a domination.
Well,
There's no like you can't make explanations on this. And also, as you can see, Viper forgot to wall this one part at the side of the base. So maybe pressures are getting to Viper, perhaps. He hasn't been part of this, at least the battle for #1 series yet. So it might be possible that now that he has the chance to prove that he is the best player, the pressures are maybe getting to him a bit. Guys, please remember to spread the word about the games. Please remember to post it at Game Ranger, host rooms at Game Ranger, and Wobbly that the best of 21 series for the battle for #1 are going right now in the stream. And tell your friends, retweet it, put it on your Facebook, make people see how great game this is. We're just gonna update the score really fast here, and then we're gonna go to the new game.
Dreams?
Yep.
A word, 1 sec, I have to write you something in Skype.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I think I will have to leave.
Okay, guys. So Jordan is gonna leave the stream now. Unfortunately, there's some lag because Jordan is at the moment in the United States and the games are being played in the EU area. So there's slight lag in the games. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you liked seeing and listening to Jordan. It was a pleasure for me. Thank you, Jordan, for coming. So
Dreams,
you will.
thank you so much for having me, and also I hope the crowd liked it, and I hope and wish you great time for the next 2 upcoming games. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you will be watching the games with the other people in the stream. So we will see you and we will hear if you keep on watching. Okay, thanks.
I will.
Okay, guys. We're gonna continue with the games. Gonna give me solo casting unless Nilford is here. Let me check. Okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna continue with the games now. Let me know if the sounds are okay, because the volume might have changed when I closed the Skype call. So let me know if there are changes in the volume. And the next game is gonna be on full random and Mayans. So I think this is gonna be one of the strong maps, especially for Viper. So we'll just have to wait and see what's gonna happen, because I don't know, I haven't seen many as strong players as Doubt with Mayans. And Viper is really strong Mayan player. He's so strong player with the Mayans. So We'll have to wait and see. I think it's full random mains, dude. He was going Aztecs all the way. Last game we were following Doubt, so now we're gonna go follow TheViper. So we'll have. I'll tap in these games, guys. So strong, guys. Okay, so Viper is starting to take care of his colors now, so that means he's serious. I'm gonna just be annoying to him. Okay guys, games are 2-1, we're heading out to our fourth game. It's gonna be Mayans on full random, so keep on watching guys, keep on rooting. Remember to make your fan room at the Woobly or Game Ranger wherever you are following the game, or if you're playing at Steam, Age of Empires 2 HD or something similar. Remember to make your room, remember to make sure that you root for your favorite in the games. And remember to spread the word, the games are on, the best player in Age of Empires 2 is being solved right here, right now at Twitch TV. Yeah, it's so much smoother now, it's like a different game. Although it was a shame to lose Jordan, a really good caster, expert player, one of the best players at the moment. And he really knows how the game is played out, so he knows what these guys are doing and he knows how to turn it into words so that you guys understand. So the map seems to be Scandinavia at the first sight. I can't find forage bushes, there's ice all over the place. And there we go, there's the side water here. So Scandinavia is a map without forage bushes, and there's 3 boars, then there's huge pack of deer somewhere. That's probably one part of it. And Viper here already wisely scouting the water, that where the water is, that is it closer at either side, and if it's shallow or deep water. Those are the things that you really need to know and you need to figure out. So now it's red and yellow colors. I hope you guys like it. Let me know after this game if these colors aren't okay, or if we need to go straight to friend or foe colors. And besides, there's always 2 sides of water at Scandinavia. There's one over there and there should be one over here. So Viper hasn't scouted it yet, but he knows that it's there. He's probably gonna use this side of the water as he scouted it. And Viper makes a good observation here about the big deer patch, that where the patch can be found. That can be some sort of or some object for Viper to harass at some point. Oh, and actually I'm pretty interested to see that this villager or the villager before this should have gone to build the dock if he wants to go to water. So for me, this seems like a trash opening, and that's gonna turn the games really interesting. Okay, here it goes, here goes the villager. Okay, 2 villagers, so he's gonna go to the deer. This is gonna be a militia rush for sure. Or it's gonna be some wicked build order that we have never seen before. So we'll have to wait and see what Viper has planned for Doubt on this map. These players have obviously prepared themselves for the games. So, okay, this is huge. This is huge. If Doubt loses this Eagle Warrior, it's gonna be a devastating blow because he doesn't know that Viper is not going to water, and oh, and he barely saves it. This was a critical moment for Doubt. Okay, and this is gonna be a critical moment for Doubt too. If he gets 2 boars, okay, this is exciting. This is exciting. Is he gonna do the double boar steal on stream? while he's playing a tournament game for $1,000. Really? Is he gonna do this? Doubt has a few options here. He has a few options here. He can go with his Eagle Warrior to prevent it, but he must not hit this Eagle Warrior. He can't do it. He can't chase it that far. Oh, it's so close! It's so close! Can he save the one boar? Can he save it? What? Why is he chasing the boar? There he goes! He loses the Eagle Warrior. He doesn't do it. He would have been the first player in ever in a tournament final to steal 2 boars with his Eagle Warrior. He can't do it. He couldn't do it. This is something that we're all, perhaps all, excited about. At least I am. So, also something interesting happened during that, and the interesting part was that Doubt saw the barrack, and he knows that, okay, and this is a big house. This is a really big blunder by Viper. He's being housed at the moment, and this is one of the biggest mistakes he can make, because now he doesn't have any production at all. All his production is stopped. And Doubt knows that Viper is going militia. So this is one part of stealing that people often don't think about, is that how much do you damage yourself by stealing from your enemy? Here you can see that Viper lost some economy time because his production wasn't up to date, and his militia rush is also late. So it's hard to tell, guys, what is gonna happen. Just checking that the stream's okay, everything seems fine. Viper has to attack kind of blindly because he tried to steal. Oh, no, why? Why are you building this so late, Doubt? Why? I don't get it. It was so late. And Viper's economy is otherwise in pretty good shape. Viper hasn't damaged himself that much, at least economy-wise, because he's gonna have a great economy to go into the Castle Age. So we'll have to wait and see what he does. I think he might start walling, or maybe he will sneak a villager. This might be sneaking a villager. Yeah, he's sneaking a villager. He's doing it. Yeah, and Doubt possibly noticed it. I'm not sure if he did, but he might have noticed it. There it goes. He's trying to sneak the villager. It might be possible that he's trying to guess that which shot. Oh, and he notices it. Doubt is on point. What a great performance by Doubt at the moment. His Eagle Warrior was right there when the villager left, and he saw it. Oh, and he's gonna lose it to wolves. This must be really frustrating for. Oh, why did he do that? Why? I don't really understand why he tried to do that. But anyway, now he lost his Eagle Warrior and he doesn't know what Viper tried to do here. Okay, so this is a really tough spot for Viper. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any clue what's happening. But he's going for the fast Castle Age himself and straight to crossbowmen. This is a really strong strategy with Mayans. It's one of the strongest strategies even in 1 versus 1 that I know of. It's just being used so little because of Huns are so powerful with their cavalry archers at the moment. And Viper is just trying to find an opening with his militia. One thing that I'm worried about is that Viper doesn't know if Doubt is at water or if he's not. So I'm not sure if he's gonna blindly build a dock at either side, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Oh, what a sloppy farm there. I would be so mad. Do you see that one tile over there? Not good. Not good, bro. Okay, and now Viper's militia finds the first opening where to hit. And Viper, Doubt wisely backs away. He should have walled these villagers, but for some reason he didn't. So he might actually lose this one villager unless he starts hitting this villager right away. And he saves it barely. Really good control by Doubt here. He knew exactly how his timing with the archers was. So he wasn't that worried about it. And you can already see the score difference. And the score difference comes most likely out of Doubt having fishing boats at either side of the water. And now Viper really needs to make his archers worth so much gold, because he's very behind at this point, in my opinion. Oh, and he slips this one archer here. And he gets all the scouting information what he needs. That was interesting. He's probably aware that Viper doesn't have stone anywhere. Let's see how Viper's control is. And immediately when he finishes this deer, he sends 2 villagers here to make docks to get Doubt's fishing boats with fire ships. Fire ships is a unit that you can make in castle aids from the dock. Oh, everything goes against Viper in this game. As you can see, Doubt might have noticed these villagers just with a glimpse from here. So interesting, we're living interesting times, because it seems that Doubt is getting the edge in the early game. And Viper is again population capped for just a moment. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like that situation. But he'll just have to deal with it, and Doubt is probably pretty close to Castle Age at this point. So he's just having a strong army against Viper's army, and at this point he really can't answer this. Neither one of the players can really answer each of other's armies. You can't attack with this army against these because he has the hill. And okay, well, he decides to attack anyway. He probably doesn't know how much army is here, but he's just trying to. Okay, and now he realizes he needs to back away, and he loses a lot of army while doing it. So this is a bad situation for Doubt if he doesn't up. I mean, right now he needs to upgrade his economy right now. If he doesn't get to Castle Age pretty soon, then it's gonna be really tricky for him. Because this, as you can see, this +2 attack also means +2 attack range. And the attack range is really important, because now Viper can just kite against Doubt's army. And as you can see, Viper here is taking Doubt's economy, and okay, really good control by Viper here. As you can see, he got 3 units. Actually, I think he got 4 units for the cost of 3 units himself. So he already got a little bit advantage on that fight. And Doubt is probably trying to save the water, because it still has plenty of fish to be get. This is actually pretty interesting at the moment. Viper is not behind, but he definitely is not behind. But his economy is really good at the moment, and Doubt is actually massing army from 3 archer ranges. So he should probably be okay from this attack, but we'll have to see if Viper harassed his economy enough to make up for the loss of fishing economy. We'll just have to wait and see how it turns out. Viper is still aiming for the same unit composition. He's not adding siege workshop or anything like that. He's just trying to make fire ships here and fight with the crossbowmen. And he's already losing his army here. I don't know if he should take this fight, because I think he should just run and try to. I'm not sure if Doubt has noticed this, because Viper will get straight to Doubt's wood economy here, and that's something Doubt doesn't want, because I don't know, he might be running out of wood. I'm not sure, because if this is the only wood spot, then it gets really tricky for him. This is actually really interesting. Okay, he has wood here, but he's losing that now. So this might turn out to be so that Doubt doesn't have any boot income, and that's gonna hurt him way too much here. One of his hopes is that he has stone, and he's mining stone so that he can switch to plummet archers, which is the main unique unit, which they can build from the castle. Okay, this is gonna be a close trade. Okay, Doubt is gonna lose it. He should have taken the first shots. Now it's gonna turn... Yeah, now it's gonna be really hard for him to actually win this fight. He might lose a few villagers here. I'm not sure which one Viper will prioritize. Yeah, he wants to take out the villagers. He will probably take out all these villagers. Okay, now he lost the control, so he's... No, he didn't quite get the villager. He's still pumping out crossbowmen just from one archer range, and he's adding a university to get the ballistics upgrade. And now he's switching to more stone, so he wants to add those. Really unfortunate. This one crossbowman is trying to gonna be annoying in the future. And when you look at the score, you will realize that Doubt's economy is a bit behind at this point. As you can see, Viper's economy is a blooming 75 population at the moment. Part of it is crossbowmen, but most of it is villagers and economy. And as you can see, now that Viper claimed the water to himself, he immediately starts taking advantage of it and building more fishing boats immediately. He adds a siege workshop to compete against this crossbowman army here, because he knows that the Viper that he will have less army than Doubt, just because Doubt seems to have 3 archer ranges and he doesn't. So far he hasn't added any mangonel, but he will probably add a mangonel right away when he sees that this is gonna be way too... Actually, Doubt's control is much worse than Viper's control. Doubt should realize that he needs to move from side to side, not forward and backwards, because moving forward and backwards means that you will get hit. But if you move from side to side, then you will most likely hit your enemy, because Viper doesn't have the ballistics either, and neither has Doubt. So Viper definitely has the better micro at the moment. He needs to move from side to side. And he immediately fixes the problem. Oh, and this is gonna be huge if he hits with the mangonel. He doesn't hit with the mangonel. Almost hits with it, and there he goes. One big hit. He needs to finish the mangonel, and there he goes. He gets it, but he loses the bulk of his army, so he loses against Viper's crossbowmen. I think the game is really tough for Doubt at the moment. Okay, and he GG's. There we go, the game's over. I don't know, I think Doubt had the game for a while, but I think it was really hurt because of the map. As you can see, he had a lot of ice behind his base. So that means that he can't build anything on this ice. So that means that walling his base is gonna be really hard. It would have been a huge bulk that he needs to wall if he wanted to wall. This is the main factor in this game to be. This is the most important part. As you can see, the units killed ratio compared to units lost ratio is 2-to-1. So that means that you can't have that kind of trading ratio, because that will automatically put you so much behind, even your economy would be better. As you can see, his boom was really great. So I don't know, man. So we're tied up to 2-to-2, so that means that we're gonna have more games in the future. We all love that. We want more games. So I'm just gonna update my expert scoreboard here. Just a moment, guys. That's way too big. That's too big. That's what she said. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's still at the wrong place, but okay. I don't care. Okay, guys. Is everything okay? Everything okay in the stream, guys? Are you having fun? Remember to, guys, visit aoczone.net and remember to check out Viper stream 2. Let me just link it. If you like what you're seeing, guys, remember to check. Remember, guys, if you like these events, remember to press the follow button at my Twitch channel, because it always tells me a lot if people follow my stream that they want to see more of this, and I know that we're going at the right direction. Remember, guys, if you're hosting your game or if you're watching the game at Woobly while being on Woobly, which is one of the leading clients for Age of Empires games and expert games, remember to go and host a game and root for your favorite player in this best of 2021 series. Yeah, they're gonna split the games for sure. Best of 21 in Age of Empires is way too hard for one day. Awesome meme, man. Thanks. It's awesome meme. Too strong. Okay, guys, we're gonna move to the last game of today, guys. Remember to press the follow button. Remember to check the aoczone.net community website, and remember to thank the generous sponsors who donated for this event. Basically, streaming and these tournaments, they live off from your donations, and they always tell us that what you want us to do when you guide us to the right direction. This whole event was basically launched by that person who donated the prize pool, so we thank you for that. If you want your name published or not published, let me know, but I'm gonna let them know at some point. Okay, thanks. So it's meme. Okay, thanks, dude. Let me just check if everything's okay with the stream. Russo. Just a second, guys. I'm just checking from Russo if he wants to cast with me. He's probably setting his stuff up to cast. I'm just making sure if he's living at Europe at the moment. Yeah, Russo, I messaged you in the Malta. I think is. Let me just ask. Okay. The hell? Just call him. Just a moment, guys. Setting the stream of the Russo. Okay, guys, just a moment. Listen to music for a while. I'm just gonna set up the stream really quick, and we're gonna continue in max 5 minutes. Max 5 minutes. So stick around, guys. Hey John, how you doing? Can you hear me? Hey dude, can you hear me?
Hey, do you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay, great.
Alright, great.
I will put the stream on right away if you're okay with it.
Yeah, put the stream on, I comment from there.
Okay, let's do this. Just game music away. And we're good to go. Hey guys, can you hear me? I think I have my microphone on. We have a special guest today. And it's Russo, aka Russo from the old times, real old schooler and a real like intuitive guy while playing AOC. Russo, your microphone is a little bit low. Can you
Yeah.
possibly put it a little bit
Can
higher?
you hear me now, guys? I was too far away from the laptop, using
Yeah,
directly the laptop.
we'll hear soon enough. But people are already chanting 6 in the chat. I think we everybody know what that means.
Yeah, they want
Stone, please.
some stone.
Yeah, stone, please. Stone, please. You should put it twice as louder, they say. Can you tune it up a bit?
Let me see. Not too used to Skype. I haven't used it so much. It's just fucking Windows 8.
Yeah. Do you have Woobly installed?
Let me see. I have Boble installed. It's
Yeah.
that.
You should
Is it
hop
on
to the game.
Let me see here. Right. I mean, you can start. I will fix it in a minute.
Okay, come to the game if you can.
All right.
I posted the password to the Skype chat.
All right. Just a sec.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Russo is fixing his sound. He will be right back. We will start right when he joins the stream, the game room. Then we will start. So no worries, guys. This is the last game for today. The guys are pretty exhausted. Each game is like 1 hour, half hours long, so they definitely need some rest after playing 5 games. Russo is too strong. He's too strong. Give Russo an Eagle Warrior and he will be too strong. He will coop. He's just getting into the game. No worries, guys. He's here. He's here. Let's do this. We're getting right into the game. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. The game is starting. We have.
Why is Chris there?
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah. I didn't kick him. He just left. I don't know if Chris wants to commentate or not. He should be here.
Yeah, well.
I guess he's watching the games. Yeah. He has a really nice accent, to be honest. I could listen to Chris for sure.
Never talked to him actually.
You haven't? Have you watched his stream? He actually streamed for a few weeks.
Oh no, I haven't. I have been really off the community for the last years.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
I
haven't really
remember.
followed the stream history.
Okay.
But I see it much easier to learn how the game is this way for new players.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and it's also a pretty funny way also. But this is a game that you should have something to say about. It's gonna be Aztecs War at Arabia. You used to be a really good player with Aztecs at Arabia, and you were one of the first players to actually make some certain strategies. So there's probably a lot of good memories with Aztecs at Arabia for you.
Yeah, there is against. I haven't played Viper so much since he's pretty new, but doubt I've had so many games on Aztecs, and it's more about controlling the having your builds producing than making many builds. It's more about that the game.
Really? You really think so? Okay.
Yeah, I think so because of the most important thing that they have is the +5 that they can gather. What the fuck? Why didn't he take the deer?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too. I don't know. I think sometimes Doubt's also nervous because of pressure, you know. And I'm pretty sure he sometimes feels that, so he doesn't want to change too much things. But maybe he will get the flow. Okay, there's a pause, so he was probably disturbed.
Yes.
Okay, the game continues. Great. Okay, what do you think about map when you're playing Arabia Aztecs War? What do you think? Does the map matter a lot or really much?
The goal position matter a lot. That's the main thing. When you see where the goals are located in your own map, and then if you're lucky enough to explore good, and see his map. What the fuck? Someone is buzzing me. Give me a second.
Yeah. It's probably that your sound is too low or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I will put it on mute. I cannot have buzzing on here. Yeah.
Doubt's already joking about it, that who's gonna rematch first.
Alright, I'm on.
Okay. Yeah, so basically Viper already went out and he won. Okay. And Viper rematches right away. He lost his Eagle Warrior. So guys, rematch is kinda lame at some situations like this. When the other player goes really aggressively scouting and he wins something, then you can just rematch it. But then you also take the risk that you don't have the rematch for the later games. Yeah, I know it's. Remember to be annoying to Viper. Remember to mention in his stream that he was scared. He was scared. Okay, guys, how is Russo's voice at the moment? I'm calling you Russo because then people know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
how, how
okay.
how should I pronounce it? Like Russo.
Russo, I cannot even say my name.
Okay.
Because I cannot pronounce the R. I'm from a
Uh,
part of Sweden where they don't.
yeah, is your microphone 100% at the moment?
The thing is that I don't have a microphone. I'm talking to a laptop here. So
Okay, there's probably microphone options. You can go to the speaker.
yeah,
And
I'm trying.
yeah,
When on the speaker, I don't find it.
there should be in the speaker. Right-click the speaker image at the bottom right corner. Then press the recording devices, and then in the recording devices it should have plenty of recording devices like microphone, stereo mix, auxiliary, and so on.
No,
There,
I have general levels enhancement. It's this Windows 8. I'm not used to it.
okay.
No, I only have the Realtek HD audio. Say speakers here, but it doesn't say anything about the microphone.
Click
Kind
the
of
bar to
fuck.
the right. Which bar? Just a moment.
Fuck this shit.
Okay, guys, this might get a little bit loud, so put your volume down a bit. Okay, let me just check. Okay, Russo, you need to talk something for a moment. Talk about your. What does EG mean?
Doesn't mean anything. I already explained that years ago.
Yeah.
It was just on a game with Valber and Bill that they said it, and I just picked it up and started to say it, and then everybody started to say it didn't really mean anything.
I'm so disappointed that it doesn't actually mean anything.
Yeah.
People are telling me the term,
Fucking
but
shit. It's kind of hidden, this microphone.
yeah, fuck it. I'll just wait.
There, speakers, digital output.
Yeah, but it turns all the volumes up, guys.
Oh, I'll guess the neighbors will have to deal with it.
Okay, well,
Do
okay,
you hear me much better now?
okay, they hear you now. Okay, let's
I-
just do this.
yeah.
Let's do this, guys. Okay, game on, game on. What do you think? What kind of strategies these players are gonna favor? You already said that you don't know Viper as a player, so
I
What
think
is
he's
your
really good with the expose, the control, much better than Dowd. So he will try to go for that. Dowd will
yeah
go for an Onager most likely and try to get the lucky shot.
yeah I already noticed
Faster
that.
imp. I think that.
Which one did we follow last game? Doubt. Yeah, we're gonna follow Doubt. So
Right.
yeah, Doubt. So it was actually really interesting to notice that how much better Viper's control was, because Doubt was moving like forward and backwards when Viper was moving from side to side. So that makes a huge factor on the micro battles, at least in my opinion. But that's also
It's
one
much
of the
faster.
things.
He has much better micro than Dowd at the moment.
Yeah, it's true. But also it's kind of hard to micro your archers when you're attacking compared to when you're defending. If you're defending and moving from side to side, the other player needs to move towards you. So it's kind of hard if you're the defender, so
Yeah,
to speak.
it's pretty similar than with the ships. I mean, it's just that on land you have to deal with so much other stuff on the map that it gets so hard to micro that.
Yeah, that is true, and there's elevations and stuff like that that you need to like notice when you're microing. So it's kind of complicated.
Yep.
You have probably one of the best water micros ever in the game. So how did you feel about the Mediterranean game and Doubt's micro?
Oh, he did good. He didn't went into the micro battles so much in the when they had like 10, 15 galleys each. He just tried to mass and defensive play. And as you said before, it's harder to attack than to defend. So he
Yeah,
just went defensive until he won with the echo battle.
yeah, that's basically what happened. I think we're gonna see second restart here by Doubt. The map is kind of hard.
I
I don't
haven't
like
actually moved my screen.
I don't like the wood at all, like at all.
I don't even
So
have a mouse right now. I'm with the laptop, so
okay, what have you become, Russo? What have you become? You used to be an
yeah, this is
AOC player.
yeah life.
Yeah, I know. It gets to all of us. Oh, I really like the gold of Viper. It's so nice to put a gold mining there. You know, gold mining camp right there. Oh,
It's a nice L. Oh, nice.
okay. This is this
Get it.
is your area. Okay.
Yeah,
So
but look, you only have one sheep. Oh, there he's the other one. Yeah, he will pull this out, I guess. Well, no.
yeah, yeah. Okay, it was. He's already taunting Doubt to do it again. Although I don't like stealing myself. I just think that it messes up
Come
my.
on.
Yeah, well, there was a time when I used to steal a lot, and it's actually pretty hilarious when you do it. And especially, I used to play against Peel, and then what is Doubt doing? What
Fuck,
the hell?
I don't know.
Ah, okay, he's
He
gonna
will
rematch. Oh man, asshole. Yeah, they're gonna restart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Doubt rematched his map was awful. He decided to use the rematch. He just wanted to see if Viper is gonna rematch or not. So we're gonna go to the game right away. Like right away.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
I'm sorry, Dreams. I have to leave you guys.
Really?
Sorry.
Okay, okay, it's not a
Yeah,
problem.
really.
Yeah, thanks
I
for
thought
dropping
I
by.
had the time, but I didn't.
Okay, thanks for dropping by them, dude. Appreciate it.
Yeah, all right. Have
Okay,
fun,
bye. Yeah, bye
guys.
bye. What is with me today? I'm just dropping casters left and right. Nobody's staying with me. I think everybody gets annoyed after a few games. Okay. How many times we have to do this? I'm dropping casters left and right, man. Yeah, I smell too bad. They can even smell me through Skype. Okay, the colors are fucked up. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go, guys. So the score is quite exciting, actually, 2-2. And this is gonna be the tiebreaker for today, because this is gonna be the last game today. And that basically means that the player who wins this is gonna have a mental advantage tomorrow. Or the day after. I don't know when we're gonna play the next games. So we'll just have to wait and see what's gonna happen. Doubt is again starting to scout pretty aggressively. He just scouts straight outside from his hometown center. As you can see, the scout pattern, it's pretty interesting to say the least. But what I don't like is that Doubt is leaving these gaps on his scouting. So that means that all the sheeps, all the boars, they can be there right at this gap and this gap that he leaves. So we'll just have to wait and see if he finds everything he needs. At least looking at the map now, it looks like his main goal should be somewhere around here. So for regarding Aztec's game, that's the ideal situation, that you have your gold at the backside. So it's also a pretty hilly map for Doubt. There's a lot of hills and elevation around the map. As you can see, there's just this huge mountain right here at the north side of the map. Doubt is adding woodcutters. Oh, he's going actually. Okay, so Doubt is actually playing the player at the moment. He's playing against Viper's style, because Viper is used to stealing Doubt's sheep and boars and so on. So Doubt is preparing for that. He's going straight away for those boars and sheep. He just wants to make sure that he gets the economy he needs. I really like the way how Doubt is playing this. He's playing so safe and so secure at the moment. And there he goes. He sends one villager outside. He's probably built a house somewhere here. And there it goes. He just wants to make sure that he has this natural wall from his houses, so that later on he doesn't have to wall that much with palisade walls, because he already has this natural wall from his houses. And guys, if you aren't familiar with Aztecs and you haven't played the game a lot, Aztecs is quite gold heavy civilization, and they don't have scout cavalry, they have eagle warriors. And that means that the Eagle Warrior is really strong unit in the later stage of the game, because, or not at the later stage of the game, but okay, and this is important part. Okay, Viper decides he wants to. Okay, and I don't know. Okay, so he decides he doesn't want to take out the villager at the moment. He might strike the villager when the house is near completion. Oh, okay, he decides he doesn't want to do that. But he's just trying to prevent Doubt from taking the boar, so that his his food income will be delayed a bit. And we recognize the situation that Doubt was probably bringing his eagle warrior here because he couldn't see it. So here we go. There he has it. Viper is just being annoying. And he's forcing Doubt to lose some scouting time. And that's kinda unfortunate for Doubt, but he really needs this boar in order to make a fast fuel age. So I don't know. It didn't do that much. It was mostly annoying for Doubt. And as you can see, he's building these houses here. What is this villager doing? This is interesting. Huh. Okay, so he's gonna use the deer here and just try to find Viper's base at the same time. So 2 villagers there. He might not even build a mill here. He just wants to take advantage of this deer here. And he finds Viper, and he finds out that he has already walled this part of the map. That might mean that he's entirely walled, and that could be really hard spot for Doubt, to be honest. Okay, it seems that he isn't walled entirely. Doubt needs to scout a little bit more to make sure that what is the situation. And he stops the production at 3 militia at the moment. He wants to make sure that Viper is not walled entirely. And I don't like the option. If I were Doubt, I would just send those 3 militia away right away or to defend these villagers. Okay, and now he sees that there's 5 militia. Okay, now he can go safely to more militia. But I think he's just trying to trick Viper at the moment. He wants to trick him believe that he has made 5 militia also. So he spares that gold for later on so that he can make man-at-arms from his militia. So it's a really interesting. I really love the way how Doubt plays at the moment, and the reason for that is that I often play like this myself. Oh, and this shouldn't have happened, but okay, he kept it alive. That's the most important part. He can heal it inside his town center if he wants. So I really love this because I play like this myself, but basically this requires that he needs to be aggressive. Period. He needs to be aggressive. And I would unload this militia right away. There it goes. He unloads them and starts. Now Viper knows, he sees them. But he doesn't see the 6th militia yet. I'm not sure if Doubt wants to hide it. He might. Yeah, okay, he's trying to hide it. It's not in the same group. Okay, now Viper sees it. Now he knows that. Okay, and now he sees that there's some aggressive villagers here that being forwarded at the moment. I don't think Doubt is gonna go aggressive forward. He's just gonna be 2 archery ranges here and perhaps a blacksmith or something. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, he goes to man-at-arms right away. Archery range. And now the deciding factor is, okay, most likely it's gonna be 2nd archery range because he doesn't have the food economy to go to fast castle age. Unlike Viper, who's most likely walled already here. Okay, he's not. Okay, this is gonna be hard for Viper. This is gonna be a little bit tricky at the moment. He might be going around and trying to attack, and he's gonna tower this. Oh, what a move by Viper! Excellent move by Viper! Just excellent move. I really love the way how he executed this. Awesome move. This just shows how smart this kid is. This kid is so smart. A Doubt should slip away from here. He should go. Or actually Viper is trying to bait him. I think he's trying to bait him. If he goes here, he just builds a house here. This is so freaking close, and this is a bad fight for Viper. This is so bad. But now the patrol starts taking effect, so as you can see, Doubt is still controlling his economy perfectly. He has only 1 lumber camp. That is a really important factor in this game. And those skirmishers, okay, Viper has this. He has the control at the moment. These man-at-arms are so strong. He's still producing man-at-arms. He's just trying to block this attack from happening. He needs to save these archers. If he loses these archers, it's gonna be really, really... Oh, he's a little bit sloppy with his micro at the moment. He should be just trying to get away from these, because these skirmishers are gonna be devastating. Okay. Okay, now he needs to get away with these archers. If I were Viper, I would take villagers here immediately. This is gonna be interesting because it's interesting because there's two different army compositions fighting against each others. And now Viper is trying to make Doubt fight him with the worst possible option, which is that he tries to make him fight archers against skirmishers when the archers should be firing these son of a bitches here. That was so close. Okay, now the both players have the situation under control, so it's gonna be fine for both players. They won't die to this, but it's an important factor. Okay, really nice micro by Doubt there. As you could see, he moved this one archer because he knew he metagamed Viper. He knew that Viper will focus this archer with his skirmishers, so he just moved it from side to side so that the skirmishers keep shooting it. Awesome job by Doubt. Really, he didn't panic. I was a little bit worried for Doubt, just because of the fact that Viper had the chance to bring villagers with his army and wall these archery ranges in. And Doubt is at the moment going full feudal age war. He's going full retard at the moment. If he puts up fourth archery range, then I would call it full retard. What I'm worried about is that Viper's map is so well walled at the moment. His map is so good. Well, his map wasn't perfect, but he made it to his advantage. He has walled it so well that it's actually really good setup at the moment. Okay, he's going full retard. 4 archer ranges, I call it full retard. I'm calling it. Okay, the problem is that at the moment he's not producing as much as he could, so... Okay, Viper has realized that his micro is better, so he actually... He's glad to take part on these exchanges. And why... Okay, this is interesting. Doubt is gonna put an aggressive tower to Viper's wood, so this is actually gonna turn out to be really interesting because both players are not saving their blows at the moment. They're going all out feudal. This is good old all out feudal age war. I'm pretty sure that Viper is gonna take this fight because he has the patrol advantage. And Doubt should be following. He should have been microing because he could have made Viper pay a lot more from this mistake here that he was retreating. Okay, Doubt is researching economy upgrades. He's making sure his economy is as efficient as possible. Looking at the Viper's score, I think he might be upgrading to Castle Age. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it bounced a bit. Okay, and Doubt is moving to aggressive moment. Okay, I really love the way how Doubt decided to do this. He decided to go full on aggressive right away. Is there a gap here? There's a gap there! No. Oh, I was almost sure that there was a gap. Oh, why are you doing Doubt? Why? Why were you doing this? Doubt has way too much gold at the moment. He should probably switch to stone or something. He should wall this immediately here. This part, okay, it's a good game. Good game. Okay, you see the problem with adding archer range is that you need to keep up a constant production of army. Otherwise, the 2 archer ranges with a constant production will be almost as effective as you. And Doubt is already taunting Viper about his map being a fortress. And it's kinda true, his map was really, really good. And it would have been a tough time for Doubt because he had these 2 stones here and I don't know. It was a really good map, to be honest. But Viper used it very well and that gained him the win. I hoped that they would have both gone like full feudal age war. That would have been really exciting, but unfortunately or luckily, it's the way you take it. Viper dominated the game. So guys, let me just update the score real fast. There we go. So the ending score is Viper taking the lead. So Viper is leading through 3-2 at the moment. I'm sorry. So Viper has taken the lead 3-2, which is quite interesting because Dowd is known for his comebacks, and he's one of the players who will definitely be able to come back in this kind of situation. So I wouldn't be too worried for Dowd. I would be just, I don't know. It's interesting situation, and what I'm really glad about was that Dowd showed such a high level of playing today that we're gonna have a really nice set between these two guys. This Viper is gonna be one of the biggest challenges for Dowd to this date, for sure. So guys, this was the last game for most likely for today. Let me just ask the players. And now that you're here, please remember to press the follow button at my stream channel, and please go check out the Viper's streaming channel also. I already posted in the chat. It's Tyrant_Viper, and there you can see him playing. As you can see, he's a really talented kid. So they're probably gonna continue tomorrow, it seems. So we'll have to see if I have time to stream back then. But guys, we will let you know in www.aoseason.net. This is the place for Age of Empires community. So guys, thank you for watching. It was really a pleasure casting for you guys again. It's always a little bit exhausting, but it's always rewarding when I see that you guys really enjoyed the games. Remember to tune in for the next set, because there's plenty of games to be played. The winner who wins 11 games first will be the winner, so we have plenty of games coming. Some people already saw that the games would be 11-0 for Viper because Dowd wasn't playing, but guess what? Dowd's back. Dowd knows how to play. I told you, the old dog is dangerous. So remember to make sure to check that out, guys. We will see you around. I will run a few commercials here and then I will end the stream, guys. Feel free to stay, feel free to ask questions. I'm gonna end the stream here. So next on program, some commercials, and we'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.